Risk just might be about to change forever because we are back on the classic map, but these are not the normal settings. So welcome in, everybody. My name is Vampirechicken. I'm a grandmaster at the game of Risk, and today we're back on the classic map. However, we are going to be doing one big twist. We will be using semi-auto placement. So, oh, it's progressive as well. Oh, I didn't change it to fixed. Oh, no. Okay, well, I meant to play a fixed game, but that's all right. We are doing progressive semi-auto. We have to pick them one by one. We literally have to pick them one by one. We have to go one by one and select our territories. Oh, dear. Well, Africa's for me. Middle East. We're going in the Middle East. Big stack the Middle East. Everybody is going to slam. Okay, no, this was terrible. Anyways, sorry, horrible idea. We have to I forgot. So here's a couple things that might make these settings a little bit better. It would be better if it was fixed. It might be better with fog and alliances. I think I do have alliances on. I do. So yeah, sorry. Anyways, I messed it up. Also, at the recording of this video, I'm currently in the top 50 in the world. So hopefully this doesn't go horribly awry, but here is what I think might happen. This is exactly, yes, everybody is gonna go in here. So I am thinking to myself, there's no way, yes. These three are all gonna annihilate each other, and then I just need to go get to yellow and destroy him. Oh my god, it is happening. There are 3 noobs going 100% for Australia. This was the joke I was gonna make. I'm like, oh, look, if you could put all of your troops in one spot, there is a chance that everybody might just slam for Australia. Well, it's not just 2 people going full noob, it's 4. Count me in. This was my closest territory. Okay, Red's backing out of the fight. Red's going Europe. He doesn't see blue coming to get him. So purple is a bot. These 2 are about to annihilate it. They're about to annihilate each other. So these 3 all slam, and then I swoop in. We win the Super Australia. This cannot be real. This has to be fake, man. I didn't pay these actors, okay? I didn't pay these actors. So yellow is the only human player not getting in. The bot is going to take, and then I guess yellow is going to have to deal with it. I hope you understand what is happening, because this is actually such an exciting moment. I can't believe it. This is what I dreamt of when I came up with this idea. Just a bunch of people adding all of their troops and full slamming. So how does turn order go? So white gets to go first. If they annihilate pink, red will go next. Red could annihilate them. And then blue, who is the most obvious lurker in the world, could go in and eliminate them. So this is an attempt. I know classic fixed, a lot of people have said, like, you know, it's a little bit boring. It's a stalemate. Okay, problem solved. I think I solved it. You want fast games? Semi-auto placement. I'm so excited. How many more troops? 3 more. We have to place 3 more troops, and then we get to see the slamming. Let's go, baby. Now, red is kind of joking. Red is... Oh, it is progressive. Oh, wait. Wait, it is progressive. So red is actually playing a progressive game. I forgot he's keeping, like, multiple positions. He's hedging that he can go for this, but he's also keeping multiple positions. What if green gets god dice and then red just has a big stack in the way? You know what I mean? That's going to be crazy. Bot is kind of committing to Africa, which I love. It's interesting to see how bots react to having to pick all of their troops individually. So the bot is going to come this way, and it's going to press into here, so nobody's ever going to get any bonuses. Maybe yellow is going to try to take North America, but they have to defend against purple bot. And we're just going big stack mode, and let's see. Capitals? What do you mean capitals? Oh, no! I didn't change anything! What do they mean, capitals? Oh, we're gonna be here forever. This is happening. Oh, God, this is happening. Well, I mean, I'm obviously going here. I didn't know it was caps. Oh, my God, I didn't know it was caps. Well, that's a twist. I didn't see any of that coming. All right, so when you play Risk and you don't know what any of the settings are, you have to be kidding me, though. That's so amazing. Can I win triple cap Australia? So what are the odds that 2 of these happen to be blizzards, and then all 3 of these guys all decided to go in there? Well, okay, I'm happy. I'm a happy guy. None of the settings are right, but I'm a happy guy. If it's progressive capitals, let's just make sure we know our settings. Classic, semi-auto, 60-second, expert AI, ranked, Progressive, Balance Blitz, Novice to Grandmaster Alliances on, Fog Off, Blizzards on, Automated Bots, and no portals. Okay. All right, so I know what we're doing, and it is a progressive cap game, so we're moments away from winning. These guys are all going to do very silly things. Annie Mau, number 9, is going to probably try to go for North America, if I had to guess. We'll see if that's going to work out for them. No, they take a card and they pass. Took them 60 seconds, but they found a pretty remarkable play, very high level. And white is General Batala, and let's see what happens with them. So they're going to try to keep an exterior. Okay, they're not going to slam pink. That'd be crazy. So white is going to try to keep an exterior, which we could literally, like, almost on this turn knock it out if we're that crazy. Red today is Methius. Who knows what they're on today? But they're going to be hitting a little bit of pink. Okay, so pink hardly has any exteriors. Pink today is General Call. Now, if somebody is going to do something silly, it's going to be pink. So far, obviously, very sophisticated play. They're all taking exterior cards. No way. All right, so they all capped, like, super silly, and then they're going to play properly. No way that's what they do. Go take Africa. That's for you. I might be able to take Europe. I think these guys would let me have Europe. Like, why not? I mean, I guess I have to deal with Purple Bot. They just, who did they remove? Did they actually strategically remove people that are behind them? Oh my gosh, these are like the greatest gamers in the world? I was not prepared for this. All right, well, how am I gonna get Europe? You know, unless we really, really try. Let's send red an important message, okay? And the message is, Europe is for me. That's the message. I hope they read it loud and clear. So I know this kind of buries me to yellow, but I don't care. I'm going to go for Europe. I just want to see what the bot does. So the bot's going to roll off. If white or pink, if one of them can get on this bot cap, then they're not actually trapped in Australia. So maybe we're just about to get a perfectly normal game. There's no way. After these caps, everybody is going to play it like proper. There's literally no shot. There's no shot. Now, maybe if pink blasts through here and steals a cap or something, which they might try, I think we're going to try to get Europe. There's a lot of the bot. The bot will die eventually. I guess we're playing a proper game. Oh my God. What was I thinking with this one? I messed up so many parts. I didn't even check a single setting. Let's go. Yellow goes for the capital in Argentina. On turn number 2, let's go. Okay, I mean, they got a lot of troops. The thing about, and they take the bonus? Double cap bonus? No way. So they need to defend against purple, which I'm not sure that they did. And how are they going to try to defend this? All right, okay. Things are getting very spicy early on, so we love that. White, who's trapped behind red. White, I think, should be focused on removing the red exteriors everywhere. Pink is likely to go for this. Psycho Blue is obviously going for Europe, so you're in a little bit of trouble. Somehow, white who's trapped between two caps? Oh, I thought they were going to break yellow. They're not. They're fighting pink because they want Australia. White is fighting pink for Australia. That's amazing. So if white ever wins Australia, they're still trapped behind red, but that's not going to stop them. So white is fighting. That's hilarious. So I could, how about an alliance? Yeah, sure. I won't break your bonus. You can have it. That's fine. It's complete. You're in love with me. Yeah, I bet you are. I get Europe, bro. All right, that's the deal. I get Europe. We'll see if we can make it work. So red, you're in love with me. I understand. I am a married man. I guess you don't really understand. If we get one more heart from this guy, I feel like I've been patient. I think they're saying, like, hey, are we in love? Are we in love? No, bro, it's a game, dude. I don't even know you, man. I don't know you, Amin. I mean, maybe you're a nice guy, but, like, I'm already taken, bro. Check the ring. That's enough hearts for one day, man. Now, pink's going to go remove white, right? These guys are fighting for Australia? No, they're just going to leave a 9 there. Okay, that's something that white can't remove on this turn. I'm hoping that the bot goes for all of this. I am going to waste all of my troops in here. I think that's important. As long as we're wasting all of our troops, everybody will think we're a big giant noob, when obviously, factually, we are not. So let's even do a 3-on-1. Like, I know it's progressive caps, so you're not supposed to do any of that, but, you know, we still got a 20 cap. I feel fine. I'm making it pretty obvious that I am going for Europe. And I guess this bot will stop me, which is pretty obvious. Yuck. No, it goes down. I don't have the bonus yet, so the bot leaves me alone. It doesn't do a 6-on-5, and it might not be a breaker. I actually might be able to take and hold this. So yellow took and held all of this, which is incredible. I'm hoping pink randomly slams all of this, and I'm just going to try to take Europe, and I think that's an amazing start for a guy like me. It is progressive, and there's only 3 human players in the central trade pocket here. So at some point, it's just kind of a fight between me, yellow, and red. So at some point, you know, maybe we'll do some crazy, wild, aggressive things. But I'm happy to establish, just get my bonus. And it could be the case. I'm just saying. This could be, if somebody thinks this cap is worth 10 and this is worth 8, I'm just thinking out loud. These settings might not attract the strongest grandmasters, and I get it. Okay, look, I'm a top 50 grandmaster right now as of this game. The season just started. I've won all 4 of my games so far. Some of the games I even knew what the settings were before I decided to play them. But I think what's happening now is that if you play these exact settings, semi-auto, progressive caps on the classic map, you might be able to just get easy wins. Like, it's possible that I'm higher ranked than all of my opponents. Conceivably, none of these other opponents are in the top 50. It's possible. I don't know. I actually don't know. Like, you know, there might be a funny surprise. But these might be my new rank up settings all season. Semi-auto. Because what I wanted to do was a fixed game. Because I think if this was classic fixed, these guys all would have just slammed each other. We would have 4th waved Australia. One player was a bot, and then all we would have had to do was defeat yellow, who would have, like, minded their own business and lost to the bot or something. Pink is going, take that bonus! Take it! That's your bonus! Take the bonus! Take it! I'll take care of white for you. I know white's coming to get you. I'll take care of it. Pink is stacking on me. No, they do go back. All right, well, this is my bonus. So that's... Oh! And this is my attempt at guarding against the bot. I don't know if the bot's gonna put all their troops here and hit me. It is possible, but maybe I get to hold that bonus. And yellow is like in love with me. Oh, really? 7-on-6? No way! Yes! It might not be a breaker. I don't feel like the bot is a breaker bot. But the bot is gonna die because it doesn't have a cap. And then these two are gonna die because they're trapped behind people and their exteriors will get removed, even if it takes a while. So let's see. I think yellow is just gonna take all of North America because it's the greediest thing possible, so I respect it. And looks like everybody else is just kind of chilling. So white just has this exterior up here. Let's see if heart sending yellow is about to break me. It would be crazy because my cap is open and I could crush you. So yellow is just chilling and they want to sit here for a while and get big with all of their bonuses. That's phenomenal to a guy like me. We did remove a little bit of white, so maybe he's mad at me. If white ever fights me, then we'll just at some point get him removed and he will be stuck. So I guess he has to kind of chill. And he's going to try to do it out here in Asia, which makes the most sense to me. Because yellow is probably going to go super crazy for North America because nobody is stopping anybody from doing anything. So yellow will probably go for North America at some point. And then we'll see how this all plays out. So red might at some point benefit from these guys slamming. I would doubt that red is actually going to try to at some point eliminate white first and then have pink behind him. So I think red is just hoping these guys slam and then he can trade in here. The good thing is that it's unlikely to be an infinite trade ring in here. This is always a concern of mine when I see, you know, people in Australia. There could theoretically be an endgame where white dies and then red and pink trade on this capital. If I was like pink, I'd be dreaming of that scenario. Because failure to have that could be disastrous. Now, pink is gonna, at some points, probably take Africa. So I don't know where they're planning on getting their next card. Could easily be me. Could be yellow. I could be friendly and give pink a card. But I'm not going to. I'm going to go here. I'm going to really keep this defended against the bot. I'm going to let I'm going to let pink decide what they want. If pink wants to break me, I will be taking Africa. I will be removing them and taking Africa. But if you want to fight yellow, be my guest. So we'll see how this relationship works. The nicest thing I can probably do to Pink is actually give them a card. But Pink, after seeing red and white, decided to go to Western Australia. So they're either a top grandmaster memeing, or they're just some beginner that doesn't see it. Looks like yellow's about to go bad guy mode. Yellow doesn't want to see who Pink's gonna fight. Wow. So probably we could go right to war with yellow now, because he is quite weak. White says thanks. So, yeah, white still has cards. Yellow uses a whole lot of their advantage to make that play. And they're pretty weak on these other capitals. So we can decide if we want to go fight yellow, which would be kind of funny. He's obviously a full sender. It's quite clear that yellow will full send us if we mess around too much. And I guess we wait to see if pink has a turn in, slam into white, lose the game immediately situation. We should be able to make some drama happen. Now, in my personal belief, Africa is for me and North America is for yellow. That's just, I'm greedy too. I could maybe coordinate, I need Africa, you get North America. But I got 5 and yellow's got 5. They get extra because they have a capital, but that's just fair game. Is this removing white? If you remove white, it's possible that white will sue into you. It's possible that he's going for the purple elimination with some weird pathing and splitting. Yeah, it looks like he is going for purple, but it looks like he fails. So I have the opportunity to go for purple. Pink can't get it, obviously. It'd be for the 8 and the 10, which is actually pretty huge. No, he does. Wait, how did he win this? Wait, holy smokes. Was that a 3-on-3? What was that? Yeah, he did a 3-on-2. He won a 3-on-2. That's crazy. All right, well, red's one of the greatest to ever do it. So we'll see how that works out for him. He's being nice to white and letting white have this. And why would you not? I'd say slow roll white is probably the play. No, okay, he doesn't do that. All right. So pink is card blocked. It's possible that they will slam into white. This would make them die. So it's also possible that they don't. So should we be the evil guy? Yeah, of course. Should we be the evil guy that removes white? Oh, yes, yes, yes. A beautiful plan. Now we got 2 of them trapped in there. And we'll see how this works out. So yellow is getting 13. I didn't use my trade-in for it because I'm strong enough on cap and red is buried. We could even start card blocking red now, which I think is the funniest. Getting red card block next is funniest, and I'm just working with the other guy that's really big for as long as he wants to. He buries the capital. He does commit to this Africa position. Now that yellow's cap is buried, it's also pretty much possible to card block yellow at some point. And let's see if this is for pink. Maybe we forced white to go for pink, and he fails! Red gets both of the eliminations. Oh my goodness. Red wins Australia. 41-on-22, and it didn't quite get there. So it looks like red is going to be winning triple cap Australia. And we're going to be heading right into a 3-player endgame here. Red is considering, but it feels like there's literally only one play. Unless he's setting up for super glory after this. Yeah, yellow is just shocked. Yellow did not see this noob slamming coming. I have played Risk before, so I did think that this might be possible. Now, red is going to be massive right off the bat here. All right. I would eliminate pink for 4. I can't believe 3 people went in Australia and they all died. That is crazy. I actually wish white won that roll. Attack red? All right, thumbs up. Attack red. How do you want to do it? I got a great idea. You ever hear of the deadliest trap? You take North America, I take Africa. Or we just somehow block this guy. So red declares war on me. I can't believe it. So he's just fighting me, or he's going to go break Africa. So he's struggling a little bit with the pathing. But red is also somehow a beginner at the game of Risk. I cannot believe my eyes. He has taken quite a lot of cards here. And I think me and yellow have some sort of opportunity to fight this guy. So he's going to just be taking territory. He just wants to be a menace. He just made a double elimination. This is the moment of his life. He's just like, I'm so powerful now. He thinks he's the biggest and baddest guy on the whole block. I mean, he's really living life to the fullest. You know what I mean? So how do we actually start messing with this guy? I don't have a great plan. Let me set up my starter block. Just an 8. Something that he probably will be able to go right through. So let's see if this works out for me. Yellow says they want to fight red. All right, I assume that they are telling the truth. I'm counting on yellow to retake Africa. And if red has some turn in, I guess he'll blast through me. He might even get enough. Triple cap Australia is pretty wild. So an 8 is not like a great block. But I don't mind losing 8 troops for a good cause. The cause of making sure red is my enemy. Let's have a red in alliance. I don't know. Yellow's also an easy card block. If he wants to set some block up here, obviously we could do this. But I'm kind of thinking to myself, this might not be a card block sort of settings. So I'm maintaining. I'm in the middle. So I'm the middle cap grandmaster today. I can go in this pocket. I can go in here. We can make things happen. Red does not accept my alliance. And he commits to this stack here in Japan. Now, he turned in early, which means he might be blockable. He does start with 11 troops, so we want 15 or 16 blockers would be my guess. So if I have a turn in, I don't. I would be able to set up a block right now because he's on 2. Removing all of him, and then it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 point card block. But yeah, he's just fighting me, and he's letting yellow be big, which is fine. I did have a +5, but so did this guy. Yellow gets more than me. Yellow actually outgenerates me. And he just leaves a nice friendly 6. Okay. Cool. So I don't want to trade with red, obviously. I'm going to go up here. This is going to be the start of my block in the future. I'm going to leave my 8s right here. So at some point, I want to set up like a 5 or 6 point card block, which is going to be a little bit tough, but we'll see what we can do. Yellow might be knocking my 3 out of here. They're actually both working against me, I guess. Or I don't really understand. Okay, you're going to come over here. We could actually block this guy, which would be incredible. We can make this game end right now. Why the 12? I don't know. I'm not allowed Europe anymore. That's fine. All right. The 12 is so that I don't take a bonus, or what is it for? I could take this at a moment's notice. Or does he see the deadliest trap? Because the easiest way with teamwork would be yellow has a stack over here. And then I defend these 2 points. There's always a 3-point block on Australia. So that would be the easiest way. Obviously, if I just never have a bonus, red will never break me. So red opens up the yellow capital. Not something I want to see, but I'm for some reason not all that intimidated. Yellow is on 5 cards. Trades are for 30. Can I kill yellow? It's sort of close. It is sort of close to being able to kill yellow. So this could be red feeding me yellow now. I'm assuming that's behind his genius decision-making here. So yellow has 30 on cap. It's really tight. It's really tight. Oh, I don't have a trade. It's actually impossible. Oh, it's actually just impossible. Okay, so new plan has emerged. I am going to try to kill yellow. So yellow has a trade right now. Never mind. Okay, I guess I'm not attacking yellow. I'm just a fool. Well, you know, I don't know. Maybe they overattack or something. Okay, so yellow is going to retake Africa. If yellow's not really staying on their caps, there could be an opportunity. If these guys hit each other just slightly too hard, we will go for it. I think if I had a trade there, I was going to try for yellow. It wasn't going to be 100% at all. But I was going to hit the first cap, and if I got good dice, I was going to keep going. So that would have been the more fun way. Oh my god, we're going to Deadliest Trap red. Okay, this works as well. Yeah, come all the way. Go defend this capital, obviously. Okay, cool. So yellow goes and defends this capital. But this is great. So we actually might, at some point, do the thing. I take Africa. I defend these 2 points. We can trade in Africa if yellow would like. That would be fine with me. So I think I'm just going to set the block and we can trade in Africa. And that's the easiest way to card block the Australia player. This guy does these 2 points and yellow just does that one. Red is turning in. I'm very happy red's not open to me, or he actually could try to kill me. But it looks like I do have a bonus, so I would understand that he needs to break me. He is turning in early to make this play. So we will see how that works out. My guess is that he's going to break every single bonus that he can, and not worry that he might ever be getting blocked. Yellow is upset that my bonus got broken, which is a little bit weird. That means red is going to go report us for collab. Yellow is mad. Maybe they're mad at me for not setting the block. But sorry, Yellow, I was just trying to murder you, and now you're getting all uppity with me? I mean, my plan was to just murder you, but I didn't have a trade on for it. Oh my god! He is trying to feed me, Yellow. What a homie. Wait, maybe I am working with red. So Yellow is on 3. It's such an insane... It's kind of insane, right? Attack red. Oh my god, I'm so close to killing Yellow. Attack red, attack red, attack red. Got it. You said attack yellow? What did you say? Attack yellow? Uh-huh. I think this is what they said. Did they say attack yellow? Do I have it? Yeah. Oh, I got it. Oh, I got it. I'm gonna path it this way so that I'm theoretically open to the other guy. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. So red was my homie. Red was feeding me yellow, it would appear. What a friendly guy red is. So it's good to have a nice friend like red. So I think we'll be taking this capital. Okay, I think that's all a part of my plan. We're gonna lose all of our troops attacking that capital. And I do suppose, I don't want him to get to the cap. So I actually think he's going to be strong enough to get to this capital, so he should go take it. That didn't quite work out exactly how I wanted. Oof, we don't have a trade. So I think if he gets to this cap and he brings a very significant amount of troops out, he will be able to probably kill me if he, like on the next turn almost. I don't know, maybe not. I don't have that much on capital. So red is going to steal this one. I've defended the dumb one instead of the better one. Perfect. All a part of the plan. So card blocking red is going to be tough. But if I can get this cap, then we really got him, you know? Okay, so he's going for this capital. I agree. Nope. He's not going for the capital. I disagree. I think you should not only take it, but you should keep it open to me somehow, and you should put a lot of troops on it. But, no, he literally is not playing for the cap. He's just gonna let me defend this capital. All right, so for one turn, we'll defend this capital. He's only on 2 cards, so we can also be, like, a little bit silly if we want to. And then he defends the cap down here. Brilliant. Okay. What am I doing? All right, let's just have a little bit of fun. This will just give my opponent something that he can work for on the next turn. All right. He's not actually trying to mess with me, so yeah, I think that's yeah, I mean, this is my bonus. Let's just go. Ah, no. 2-on-1 gameplay. Obviously, all of this is unimportant, but yeah, look at all those bonuses. Ain't no way this guy is going to be able to mess with something like that. All right, so we're actually defending our caps now. All we got to do is beat this guy to a trade. Surely a trade on 4. No, okay, we're actually dead. Okay, red actually wins this game. All he's got to do. So if red had this cap and he had brought 50 troops out, he would just like win. But that's not what's happening. We're just breaking bonuses for the love of it. But red could really get a trade before me. A 50 trade is very close to a cap run. So right now he's just breaking my bonuses and whatever. But it is actually pretty close that he's just going to win this game. That's terrible. All right, so we got to buckle down. We're going to have to be a little bit more serious. Look at all this territory this guy's taken, okay? Every 3 territories is another troop. He's dominating me there. I was going to fortify the 5 to the 6. So breaking the connection of my 5 is pretty genius. I didn't think he would be able to find that play. And he's coming out. He wins. He actually wins this game. This is going to be my first loss of the season. Oh, we just lost. Oh, we straight up just lost. Oh, it's over. If he has a trade-in, like, it's actually GG. This I can bring in to have 1 more troop on my capital. Oh, it's over. If he has a trade, he just wins. He just cap runs. Oh my god, it's over. He just wins. I couldn't beat this guy. I didn't have a trade. Does he have a cap run? Does he trade? Does he have enough? So 50 troops. Okay, he's not trading. He is going for the Middle East, though. This could easily fail. Humiliatingly, he trades. He wins. Oh, he wins. Is he going to set up to go for the cap run, or is he just taking the Middle East and then having a god position? Oh my god, I'm going to lose my first game of the season. No! Why can't I get trades on 4? No! I lose this game? Ah! So he's not going for a cap run. That's good, because that would mean that he would win on this turn. Come on! He goes for the double attack. I don't know why. Okay, let's see his technique. This is going to be very difficult to win. So he's just going to be trying to take all the bonuses. Oh, dear goodness. We better look at our +2s. Okay, we got Eastern United States +2. That's huge. So he had 50 troops to win 2 6 caps, but he decided not to go for it. Now, he leaves 47 off of his cap there. I mean, I suppose he really does get it. He does not defend the Middle East, which is a little bit of a shock to a guy like me. So I think on this turn, we're just going to be doing something like this. And then we're going to be taking this capital back. So obviously I understand that this is not a card block currently. He's going to break Europe. That's completely fine with me. He's going to blunder a cap run for sure, right? Never mind. If I get a trade before him, I'm going to cap run. He's going to blunder a cap run. I can feel it. Okay. I think if we have a trade, we just win the game. Come on, game. Give me a win. I need 3 capitals. Fortunately for me, they're all in a straight line in Australia. So my hope is that he leaves a bunch of troops off cap. And he never steals these capitals because he doesn't seem to be interested. And he never defends. So he has to assume that I am about to get a 60 trade. And so he basically has to put this whole stack back on his cap to defend against the cap run. Or he can somehow just get a trade before me and crush me that way. So the other way that we could win is we could set a block while he's only on 2 cards. We can't really take a elaborate risk to set a massive block if it would mean if he has a trade that he can get a cap run. Okay, he is hitting the caps. Okay. Okay, come on. Please tell me I can beat this guy. Please, for the love of everything that's good in Risk, tell me I have the skills required to defeat this player at the game of Risk. What am I doing? He does not defend the cap, and he leaves his stack exactly where it was. So the play is pretty standard. We retake these bonuses because he moves slower than us. So he is going to try to break all my stuff. Actually, this was the worst thing I could have possibly done. Now his 46 is going to steal a cap. That's why I wasn't hitting anything. This is probably the worst possible play. So I now have a cap run if he doesn't defend, but he is going to go steal my capitals. All right, so we blew it. My whole point was that he had a red wall right here so that his 46 was buried. But I have blown it, and now my opponent has a chance. He should probably steal one of these caps just to have an exterior position. He does know that I have 4 cards, so he knows he needs to defend against the cap run. The best way is to have troops on capital. So he might steal the 8. He might even steal the 4, you know, if rolling an 8 is a little bit too adventurous for him. But the one thing Red needs to avoid is leaving this whole stack off capital for another turn, because that would obviously mean that we would just cap run on the spot. And I'm sure my opponent sees it. So let's see how they decide to defend against it. Looks like they're going for a cap hit. Okay. Now, if they come off of this capital, we might be able to go for all of this and then turn it into this play. So it turns out he did not defend those capitals up there whatsoever. And it's like he simply doesn't see the potential of this play, which I find a little surprising, but somehow, some way, I cannot believe it. We are going to be winning this game. Good game. Well played. Everybody deserves to die on an island. Let's not have an embarrassing slider error at the very end. Everyone deserves on an island, so he gets to die in Australia in today's game. So, did Risk just change forever? We can only hope so. Play progressive caps, whatever these settings were, and you too could be ranking up this season. And if you like that one, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys for hopefully settings that I can pick correctly next time.